Hi, Dylan Disney here again. Another amazing good tip for the day is get to know your area. A lot of passengers are, if they're not familiar of where you're at or where they're going, they're going to be asking questions or like, hey, where do you recommend we should eat? Where's the best place to go? Are there any places we should avoid? Okay, Google, take me to work.
All right.
So yeah, that was something whenever I started doing rideshare that I wasn't ready for. I was like, shit, sorry. I was like, I don't know. And it took me a while to kind of get feedback and stuff from different passengers and different things and find out what to recommend, tell what is the general consensus of places to avoid. So like for San Diego, I'm always going to recommend dining out in Little Italy. You can't go wrong with any of the food in Little Italy. And there is a restaurant in Little Italy that was like number 2 in the nation for a little while. I don't know about how long ago, but it's called Buchanan's. And so I recommend that place a lot. I always recommend going to Sunset Cliffs. That is a place that you should definitely want to visit while you're vacationing in San Diego or whatever. I tell people to avoid National City just because it's not like the rest of. So I just tell people to avoid National City and avoid East Village because of the homeless problem being overran down there. Yeah, so sometimes they ask like, oh, what's good places to go hiking at, or what's a fun fact? So I always mention, like, if I'm taking them to the airport, I always share the fun fact of, well, San Diego International is the world's busiest single runway airport. You know, it's things like that I have pretty loaded, you know, and it lets my passengers know that I have put time, energy, and thought into like them and what I do. So that's a nice little cute trick that is definitely going to help you be friendly, help you have things to talk about, and cut any tension or awkwardness that may come about while driving. And as you drive and after you hit that button for the first time, or whether you've been hitting that button already to go online for a while, it definitely gets easier. You kind of get, you know more, and you'll know the vibes of people and their energy and like what you should recommend and what you shouldn't. So I will bring up also in this video, just so I talk about 2 things. I'm trying to do at least 2 like tips and tricks in every video, is for service animals. You cannot deny a service animal for any reason. It does not matter if you are allergic to cats or dogs, or if you don't like animals, or you had a trauma with a dog growing up. They will remove you from the platform, and you cannot deny a rider because they have a service animal. It's very like tiptoeish about how the like policy of the questions you can ask. So I would just err on the side of caution against asking about the service animal. Just be like, I always greet the passenger by name and say, and who is this? And just as a way so the passenger can give me any information or knowledge that they feel fit or needed to. And normally they'll just say, this is Buddy, my service animal, and then they'll normally provide information instead of, and say like, for my whatever condition. Sometimes they don't. I don't get into it. I don't ask questions. I'm just like, okay. I know that Uber has a thing now where it's Uber Pets. You get paid more for having any pets in your car, However, if you don't have that selected and someone gets in your car with an animal and they're a service animal, you cannot turn them down. They, at least here in San Diego, they're very good at, even if it's a service animal or not, doing the pet option. That way the riders or the drivers are already well aware that this is about to go down and happen. So, again, my name is Dylan Disney, here with all your rideshare tips and tricks for Uber and Lyft, and until next time.